Hello everyone, I'm ghast for FEE3, and welcome to Day 1 of FEE3 2015. The purpose of this series is to give you a brief introduction to fan projects being featured today. So, after watching these short digest videos, be sure to check out their full feature later on in the day. Elibean Nights version 8. At long last we come to the project's conclusion. The final release contains 14 complete tales, 2 playable bonus maps, an optional hard mode difficulty, 15 achievements to unlock, and 13 bonus scenes exploring the characters. Additionally, the matchmaker feature will be available in its entirety, which allows the players to choose alternate support endings for each of the main female cast members. Each different pairing affects Elibean Nights' plot and gameplay on multiple levels. This has been a long time coming. This project has been in development for about 5 years now, and I'm sure we're all anticipating the final release. Originally started by DJ Player and continued on by Celenceris, the Fire Emblem Fates English translation project has made a solid amount of progress. They have now released a chapter patch, which contains the tutorial, the first 6 chapters, and the next 6 chapters of both standard paths. I am interviewing Celenceris himself to discuss the inspiration and current status of the project, so stay tuned for a personal update from one of the project heads. Fire Emblem Requiem takes place on the continent of Emir. 17 years ago, a 13-year war, commonly referred to as the Great War, ended as the great vassals of an emperor turned against him to remove him from power and establish themselves as separate powers in the mainland, bringing about a new era of peace in the lands. This hack follows those in the noble house of Ulva, and more specifically the 2 children of the head of the house, Valentine and Ash, as another house, Egard, threatens them by declaring war on them. Meanwhile, a more sinister threat grows to present itself. This is a full-out, fully finished FE7 ROM hack that contains 26 chapters in total. It contains new events, maps, sprites, icons, and story. Supports are also available between characters and are 100% complete. Turn rankings have been worked out for LTC players, and hard mode is available, which contains some slightly different modifications from the normal version. This is one of the few fully finished hacks in the community, so if you want something long term to get your hands on, play Requiem. The Sun God's Wrath is the refurbished version of the Sun God's Challenge. Much like the Sun God's Challenge, it's designed to be the sequel to Blade Master's previous hack, Corrupt Theocracy. Having played Corrupt Theocracy is not necessary to understand the events of Sun God's Wrath, but can help in enhancing the enjoyment of the hack. Unlike Corrupt Theocracy, Wrath is an FE8 hack. It features a number of new and improved features such as skills, leadership stars, a con growth, an enhanced weapon triangle, more proper reclassing, and other little features such as scrolls that boost growth, a bunch of new classes, weapon bonuses depending on weapon level, and supports that build based on deployment like in FE9 as opposed to the GBA game series. It of course also features new events, dialogue, maps, and music. The current patch is 14 chapters long, with the next patch expected to be 18. Lastly, there are 2 very impressive tech demos by this community's resident wizards. I won't be spoiling anything, but prepare to have your minds absolutely blown. These will be the last thing features in today's showing, so get excited. Thank you everyone for tuning in to Day 1 of FEE3. This was the Day 1 digest, and I hope you stick around to see the full features of each submission. I'm ghast for FEE3, and I'll catch you guys in the next submission.